Welcome to the Devil's Lair with Randy Meadows and Todd Gann. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download at www.audibletrial.com/Devil's Lair. Over 100,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Welcome back to the Devil's Lair. I'm Todd Gann.
I'm Randy Meadows.
And glad you folks are joining us tonight. We're excited to be here tonight and hopefully we can get some good information out to you. And before we start, Randy, I want to give a big congratulations to you.
Did I win the lottery?
No, you didn't win the lottery. Better than that. A little over a week ago, Randy and his wife welcomed a bundle of joy into the world, Brooklyn Kate. And a little bundle of joy there, and I know your world has changed a little bit and life has changed a little bit, but I know you're excited and happy for you, Randy.
Well, thank you. I just want to say if I nod off during the show, then obviously you know why.
Obviously.
And in true fashion, I expect you to carry the load. So.
Well, we'll try and we'll do what we can.
Yeah, that's right. But no, seriously, thanks to everybody. You don't realize how many friends and family you have until, you go through something or have something like this happen.
Or don't have.
Or don't have. That's right, exactly. So either way, I'm a winner. So
Absolutely. So I know y'all are excited. Beautiful baby girl.
That's right. Brooklyn, Kate. Our producer's on it tonight, and he's got all kinds of sound effects.
You don't know what may happen tonight.
But we had a little girl named Brooklyn Kate Meadows, and she is taking over our world. So we're happy and excited, and if she would just be 3 years old right now, 4 years old, I would be just even better.
Yeah. Nah, don't rush it.
Yeah, well.
Don't rush it.
I know. So.
What we got tonight, Randy? What's on tap tonight?
Well, we've been working with Air Rifle for a little while
That's
here.
That's right.
And they had their area championships a couple of Fridays ago. Tift County finished third.
Right.
Out of, there's 6 teams, I think. Mm-hmm. They finished third. Colquitt finished first, which is kind of not really a surprise.
Not really.
They shot an 11.26.
Mm-hmm.
Second was Lee County, shot an 11.16. We were third at an 11.11.
Wow.
And
close scores there.
Yeah, Worth County was 11.04. Wow. So everybody's right there log jammed at the top. So a good season for the air rifle team.
Absolutely.
They have a lot of kids that are doing some really good things.
Right.
Brooke Hester had her second highest average for all 3 shooting positions.
Wow.
And she was the top shooter for the area. So big kudos to her.
Hey, that's great.
Hannah Rucker received the award for the highest average in the standing position for the area. And Hannah and Brooke were first and fourth, respectively, on the first team for the all-area 2013 team. So congratulations to them.
That is
and then
great.
Miles McDonald and Shelby Gates made the all-rookie team for the 2013. Hey. So she's building people. She's building shooters. This program's in its 3rd year, and they're really doing a phenomenal job.
That's great.
And, a big shout out to David Hare also. Coach Rucker does a good job, but David Hare is in a supporting role with them and helps him do a lot.
He does, and he's been involved for a long time, BB at 4-H, and heck of a program out there. Some of these kids have gone through that. Some of them haven't,
That's right.
And, definitely David's been an asset to Coach Rucker, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. So good job to all of them, and after that they will actually are shooting. They shot today,
right?
At the high school in their sectional match against. I was told there'd be some information on the web after they shot today. They'd be done around 5-ish or so, but as of right now, I haven't seen anything. So as soon as we get any information, we'll update you. Maybe next week. I don't know. So. But the sectional, I think, was against a Northwest team, and they would be a number 4 seed. Tifton's a number 3 seed.
Right.
So they'll shoot with them. Coach Rucker says she expects them to win.
Right.
And
we expect them to win.
I would hope so, because we expect them to win too. So, but that was starting at 3:30 today. Okay. So the shooters for today were going to be Brooke Hester, Hannah Rucker, Dylan Merritt, and Miles McDonald. So it was Appalachia High School. I'm sorry.
Appalachia. That's
from
Winder, Georgia.
Sure is.
That's between Atlanta and Athens, isn't it? Or is it northwest of Atlanta?
I thought it was up there near Athens.
It doesn't
myself.
matter. Metro Atlanta.
Yeah, it's all going to be bunched in Metro
That's
Atlanta.
exactly
So good luck to them today.
Absolutely.
Hopefully they won. And,
Absolutely.
And as we get more, we'll give you more. So
That's right.
they're going down a winding road into their state playoffs and brackets and
That's
championships.
exactly right. Season's starting to wind down for them.
It is. It's a little different, and I'm trying to wrap my head around it.
Right.
But
We're just accustomed to playoffs within the region, and then you go on to final or quarterfinals, semifinals, what have you, and that sort of thing, brackets like that. So we're learning.
We are learning. So that's what Air Rifle's got going on. Good kids, good program.
Absolutely.
So, well, hold on. I've got some breaking news. Yeah, I know. We always like to hear that.
Wow. What you got?
It looks like the team has won. Let me get where I can read this a little better on my devices and stuff here.
Technology.
Yeah, what are you
going to do?
Just
a minute, but we're a little technology literate. A little.
Yeah, I got something from Coach. And I'm assuming that it is
probably some results.
Some results.
Oh, yes.
All right.
What we got?
It says the Air Rifle team outshoots Appalachia High School from Winder today with a score of 1106 to 1082.
Wow, great.
To win the state sectional match and proceed to the state semifinals next week. I project our opponent will be Columbus High School, who placed number 1 in their area. Brooke Hester was the top individual shooter with a 286. So
wow, great.
Yeah, that is awesome, man.
Great.
Congratulations to them.
Absolutely. We appreciate that breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news. We got it right here.
Great. Absolutely.
So
that'll be next week. I wonder where it will be held at.
I think it's I don't remember. Like I said, I was on the website today. If you want some more information on it, go to ghsa.net.
Right.
And look it up. There, they've revamped their website. It's easier to surf and whatnot. So congratulations to their rifle team for winning their sectional today.
Good deal.
And that good breaking news.
That's right. Absolutely. Good job.
Yep. What do we got next there, Todd?
Well, of course, the gymnastics team is still in full force, been competing a little bit. They went up to Lair High School, I believe last Friday, and they actually tied for the top spot up there, Randy. So kudos out to them. Tied with Lair, and actually had the 4 individual events that they were the top scorers in. So kudos to them. Team score was 109.175, which is great in gymnastics. I have fortunate enough to been around a little bit, and that is a great team score. And this year, of course, the team seems to be being led by Beth Roberts, and she did very well. She earned first place in vault and floor exercise, and she also came in second on the bars. So, it's a great job there, doing a great job, Beth Roberts is. And then Tatum Lamb is doing a great job this year. So 2 girls that have been involved in gymnastics for a long while and doing great things. Like I say, tied last Friday up at Marietta and did very well up there. And they've competed since then. They have actually went to Thomas County Central, and they outbettered everyone else down there, defeating other teams. They had Thomas County, Colquitt County, Lowndes, Bainbridge, and they came away. Tiff's total score there was 104.1. So once again, did a great job. Beth Roberts, she was a high individual score all around, and great job again for Beth. And Tatum Lamb finished in the top 5. So girls that participated this event were Alyssa Griffin, Kimber Fletcher, Lakin Barnes, Jade Cowart, Caitlin Brower, and Caitlin Kadula. So shout out to these girls. The Gym Devils are doing a great job. I expect them to do a phenomenal job again this year, and looking for that 3-peat, Randy. Looking for that three-peat.
Yeah, exactly. I know they tied with Lassiter up there, and you know, you kind of think, well, they've won 2 in a row. They went up there, well, they tied. You know, that's almost like a loss in some people's eyes.
In some people's eyes,
but sometimes you need that loss, like we talk about, to kind of put things in perspective.
That's exactly right. That's exactly
right. To get scaled back and retooled for state.
That's right. You know, and you know, when we talked about it a little bit, maybe the timing's right. Sometimes it's while you're in the middle of the season, not when you get to playoff time. That's when you kind of want to, you know, suffer a little defeat there.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So
not that was a defeat, just, you know, a little humbling experience. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I agree. They're doing a fantastic job.
They do a great job, and you know, Coach Roberts, you know, has worked with those girls, I believe, since they created a gym team at the high school.
Has she really? So I don't know much about her.
She does a great job. She really does. Great person. I know the family real well, and just a great family. So shout out to the gym team and what they're doing this year.
Yeah, they're doing some good things. So great.
So what else do we have there?
Well, the world is your oyster, my friend.
It's my oyster.
Yep.
Well,
I'll tell you what. Let's talk about the tennis team.
Okay, you got some tennis information. Great.
Yeah, I got a little. I got some schedules and stuff like that, and talk about it for a little bit. The boys and girls, they obviously play the same schedule,
right?
So I'm just going to mention it
as a schedule,
as a whole. Yeah. We're going to go back. I don't think we had this information in our last.
I don't
episode.
think we did either.
The boys back in February started with Camden County. They lost 1-4.
Okay.
They came back against West Lawrence in Chick-fil-A Invitational, won 4-1. So they came and lost to Valdosta 2-3.
Okay.
Yeah, tough 2-3.
That is.
I mean, that's tough in the region.
2-3. Wow.
Turned around, beat Brunswick 5-0. Lost to Coffee 1-4.
Wow.
Yeah. And then lost to Lowndes last week 2-3. So, you know, they're going through some issues and within the region, but they're going to bounce back, man. I got faith in our tennis team. They're always pretty solid.
Oh yeah, they are. Have been for many years.
Yeah, have been. Very good program, and they're going to do some good things. Right. I'm going to go through the girls now real quick. Okay. They lost to Lakeside 0-5. Lost to Bleckley 1-4. Lost to Colquitt 1-4. Beat Valdosta 3-2.
Hey, and we always beat Valdosta. Hey,
we love it.
Hey, that's a great season right there to beat Valdosta. Anything.
Beat Brunswick 5-0.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Lost to Coffee 2-3 and to Colquitt 2-3. So they played Colquitt again. Had a better show and lost 2-3 in those matches, and lost to Lowndes 0-5. And then lost to Norcross in the Viking Invitational 1-4. So
gotcha.
They're making some strides in that girls team. Right. They came back and played a little better against Colquitt. And you know, we just got here's the remaining schedule. That's the point I'm trying to get to.
Gotcha.
On the 28th, the boys have Bleckley County, and on the 29th, the girls actually have Camden at home, which the guys do too. So. Which is a big region matchup. Right. We need to go in there and beat them. Then they've got Bleckley again away, and then Coffee at home. So, and then we got the region tournament, or no, it's away tournament. Camden away non-region match.
Non-region.
So
okay,
it won't be for
region
the count in the region standings exactly. So they've got a little work to do. And they'll get through it. And I wish we had a little more information on tennis. We don't. Yeah. Some of you out there watch this. Please get us as much information as you can. We need to get this information about these kids out there and put their names in lights.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So good luck to the tennis team on their future endeavors, and maybe they will win. They're going to win. I'm calling it right now.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Very good. You know, of course, basketball season wrapped up here recently, and you know, both teams did very well getting into the playoffs, and you know. Kudos to them, and a couple of boys actually got selected to play in the Georgia Athletic Coaches Association All-Star Game. I believe it's coming up maybe this Saturday or next Saturday. I forget which.
I think it's this Saturday.
It could be, but anyway, I got two boys, Todrick Jackson and Donnell Tuff, got selected to participate in that, and you know, apparently each school only can have only up to 2 players participate. So, you know, we filled our slots on the boys team with that, so that's great. And you know, this you know, we've had several players in the past compete in this, so it's quite an honor to be chosen to play in this tip-off game or this All-Star game here.
Yeah.
So, you know, and certainly 2 great basketball players. I'm pleased with the selection there, and they'll represent Tift County very well.
I want to point out one thing about that, Todd. And Brandon Green was originally scheduled to be a part of that
right.
Southern roster, and he bailed out. And I say bailed out. That's kind of
chose not to play.
He chose not to play.
Chose not to play.
And what that did is open up a slot for
another
Donnell Tuff to step in and be seen by some colleges.
Exactly.
And Brandon Green's already made his decision
That's
on
right.
where he's going to play
exactly
college.
Right. That's exactly right. So this will get him some exposure there, hopefully.
That's right.
And you know, and it's great that, you know, Brandon, you know, opened that spot up, and it was great that Donnell was selected. You know, could have actually went to anyone else.
It could have went to a number of people throughout the state.
Right. That's
but
exactly right.
The guy who's coaching the South team actually called Donnell
Right.
and invited him personally.
That's exactly right.
So that tells you a lot. Now, Donnell played in it last year as a junior,
right.
and that's what Todrick will be doing too,
Playing
as a junior on the junior
exactly
team.
Right. That's exactly right.
So that's a good little program. I used to go to those games a fair amount, and whatnot. And they used to play them in Valdosta, and they moved around a little bit, and they were always fun.
Oh, I bet.
Especially when I was younger, because when I was a kid, man, people didn't dunk all the time, and we played defense and that kind of stuff.
Right.
And
when you go see talent like on that, on those teams,
you put all them people together, man.
Oh yeah,
and, it's something special. So
the Harlem Globetrotters of high school basketball, probably.
That's right. So good luck to them guys, and be safe.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure Coach Holland's telling them the exact same thing.
I guarantee you he is, no doubt.
Yep.
No doubt.
So, well, what else you got there, Todd?
Well, I don't have a lot of information on soccer this week. You know, we'll get some more information. I know the JV boys are actually playing right now. They're actually down at Colquitt. So far this season, they've split with Coffee and they split with Lowndes. So, you know, JV boys is doing fairly well. So, you know, we'll get some more information on the soccer teams and how they're doing. You know, in past years, Tift County's done very well in soccer. So, you know, we'll have updates on our next show for that. And you know, certainly want to continue to wish them well, and I know they're doing well. So baseball's still going on.
Baseball's kicking.
You know, lots of anticipation this year on the season. Struggling a little bit though. You know, and I think that's kind of to be expected. You know, new coach, new way of doing business. You know, and a lot of new names out there on the diamond this year. So.
Well, it's funny because our last episode, we were talking about they're undefeated.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we did mention, hey, there's a lot of season left and they're a young team.
That's exactly right. We did.
And we're hitting our growing pains. I mean, it looks like what's going on is whenever we're pitching well, we're not hitting the ball well, and vice versa.
Right,
so,
right. Just
you know, it's just some things they're going to go through.
That's
and,
right. That's
and,
exactly
and they're going to make it happen. The good news is they're 1-3 in the region. Lowndes and Colquitt are 4-0. Right. So right now we're kind of Camden's 1-1, and they split with us. We won. We lost our first game and come back and beat them in the second game.
Right. That's right.
But Brunswick, Valdosta, and Coffee are 0-2.
Right.
In the region. So we're still the top 4 records. The way I understand it, the top 4 records will move on to the playoffs.
Right.
So there's no region tournament or anything like
right.
that.
Exactly.
Which I kind of like, but I kind of don't. Man, I like a tournament setting myself.
Yeah. Right.
You know, you can take a team like, say us, that's 1-3 right now, and slip in a tournament setting and beat Lowndes or Colquitt, who's sitting 4-0 right now.
That's exactly right.
If we get hot at the right time. So I like a tournament setting from that standpoint.
And I think with baseball, that's kind of the terms you think of baseball, especially when you get in the postseason and that sort of thing.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. But, you know, it is what it is, and it'll pan out the way it needs to.
That's right. That's exactly right.
I'm sure our guys, well, the good news is our guys don't have it together yet. There's so much. I mean, once they do, man, I'm telling you, it's going to be great.
You know, we've got some kids that, you know, when they're hot, they're hot. You know, Briggs Benson, I mean, he's been great at the plate, you know, and I think that was a kind of surprise to Coach Kirk to see him doing so well. And then we've had some kids that, you know, highly anticipated and thought we were going to do well with, and kind of in a slump right now. But, I think they're going to get those bugs worked out, those kinks worked out. And
well, I talked to Bryce Abbott, and he was critical of his son Alex and said that he's just in a slump right now.
Yeah.
And anybody who knows them knows that Bryce will be the first one to be critical of his own son.
Absolutely. And I think as parents, we normally are.
Yeah, that's right. We are. I get on mine first, whether he's done something or not. But they, he's going to come out of this slump.
Oh, he will.
Does,
I guarantee he will.
He'll wake some people up.
And I think we get in. We're going down the road. We're on one side of the ditch one game, and the other ditch the other game. We're going to get in the middle of the road here shortly, and watch out.
That's right. When we do, we're going to open the throttle up.
That's exactly right.
So
that's exactly right. I believe.
I don't know what that is. I guess that's me opening the throttle right there. But
yeah, it's close enough.
I meant to do that. If I was smart, I would. Be doing something totally different anyway,
absolutely.
But anyway, so the baseball team, they're headed in the right direction.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They've got a huge game coming up Friday against Colquitt County.
Oh, yeah.
In Moultrie.
In Moultrie, exactly.
So if you can, get over to Moultrie, watch them boys play. Yeah. We've had some pretty good crowds here. Our Friday night crowds is the only games I've been able to go to.
Right.
And the Friday night crowds have been pretty good.
Decent. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Shocking me.
That's good.
So thank you, Tiff County.
Absolutely.
That's what it takes right there is a community to get behind some things. So,
absolutely. Sure does.
On the 26th, they have Berrien at home. Mm-hmm. That's on a Tuesday. Mm-hmm. And then on Monday, April 1st, we have Warner Robins at home. Now, that may be on here and be an April Fool's joke, but I'm pretty sure they're coming down here to play us. And maybe the joke will be on them. So,
well, it will be.
Then they go on the road to Veterans, and then they're at home against Veterans. Mm-hmm. So I guess Veterans is a new school in. Are they in Warner Robins?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
But that'll be April 10th and 17th. Mm-hmm. So of course we'll be back on there before then, I believe, and let you know how they do with Colquitt, Berrien, Northside, and obviously let you know again about Veterans. So
right.
But they're on the up and up. Things are going well.
That's right. And I think that game down in Colquitt will be pretty good. I think they've got a pitcher down there that's getting a lot of looks, and should be a great game if he's on the mound.
I don't know who's pitching for them, but he's the kid that's ambidextrous and can use either hand.
Right.
And that is just impressive.
That you used ambidextrous?
I got my iPad up right here, and there's word of the week. It was ambidextrous. Okay. So,
can you spell it?
Can I spell it? AMBIDEXTEREOUS, maybe dexterous.
I don't know.
Never mind.
My spell check's not working. I'm sorry.
Oh, goodness.
What else we got there, Todd?
Well, last week, the wrestling team, they finished their season up and had their awards banquet and a nice outing there for those kids. Coach Watson gave away a few awards, and I just kind of want to mention these kids if we got a little time to do that. Some of the awards he always gives out traditionally is the Captain's Awards, and that's the kids that, kind of are the leaders of the team, have shown leadership throughout the season. And this year he selected Bo Bergeron and Malcolm Robinson, and I think that's outstanding. I couldn't have, I think that's the best choices he could have had for the team, to select as captains for the team this year. Coach's Award went to Aaron White, and that's just somebody who's just always kind of there and, coach, and, the kid you can always count on, doesn't miss anything and what have you. And so, Aaron White, certainly deserving there.
Yeah, definitely. If you get a chance, ask Coach Watson about Aaron White. He talks about his heart and dedication all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of a inspirational type story, a little bit, to a degree.
It is, and that's kind of, his selection process. That's kind of what he's looking for. Somebody, maybe a kid that, maybe has had some struggles, what have you, and has certainly been able to, see some things turn around in their life, and I think this is certainly, Aaron White. He's one of those stories, and certainly deserving right there. Most improved wrestler for the season was Malcolm Robinson. Malcolm started out the season, kind of struggled a little bit here and there, and doggone if he didn't, make it become an area championship and make it to state there, so certainly a great job there. Then the academic award went to Mason Gann.
Oh, Lord.
You know,
Thanks, Amelia. That's the only way he got that brain in his head from his mom.
I totally agree with that. You know, and Coach Watson made the comment about the academic award. He said, you know, he's going through his list of his athletes there, and he got to looking at all the grades, and he said, wow, he said, you know, these kids are pretty smart. Maybe that's why we didn't do so well. We're too smart.
Too smart, not athletic enough.
You know, and every time he said he got to the person he thought would, you know, take this award, he'd look on down the list and here's one more and one more. So, you know, great kids, and apparently there's some smart kids. So great job there. Blue Devil Award went to Quinn Campbell. Quinn's an upcoming wrestler, and I mean, man, he's done a great job. You know, and I think that's certainly deserving right there. And, of course, Malcolm Robinson, the Area Championship Award, you know, went down there and won area, went on the state. And then, of course, Bo Bergeron, third place in state. And Coach Watson honored him with a state place award there. And, you know, Bo's going to be truly missed next season on the team. He did an outstanding job this year, and great kid. And you know, I think Bo's already maybe looking at some colleges, and I think he wants to wrestle at that next level, and I think he'll have that opportunity. So shout out to these kids. You know, good season for Tift County, and you know, we just look for bigger and better things next year. I think he only had about 4 seniors this year. He's got about 13 juniors, kids that'll be juniors next year.
They're young and fiery,
and
they're
quite a few freshmen. So we, you know, I think we got a program that's going to be reckoned with in the next couple of years, next 2, 3, 4 years actually. I know we got some middle school kids coming along that's wrestling very well. So I think we're set for wrestling. I look for big things out of Tift County Wrestling Program.
I totally agree. Todd, while we're on wrestling, I want to mention Quinn Campbell. He after he got finished with the school stuff, he went on to wrestle in the USA program's freshman state, which is a state tournament for nothing but freshman wrestlers. And they put it together because typically a freshman doesn't get a lot of mat time.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And, you know, he went up there and finished third.
That's phenomenal.
Out of, I forgot how many, I mean, there was like 26 to 30 kids in his weight class. And he finished third, so I just want to give a big shout out to him, man. And he's a freshman. He's a freshman, so he'll be a sophomore next year. And you know he's going to be something. He's going to be something, man.
Absolutely.
If he can keep his head straight, and Coach Watson's got a pretty good grip on him, so
he does.
He's going to do a phenomenal job for them. While I'm talking about USA Wrestling, I do want to mention Elena Stevens. She is a 10-year-old. 75-pound young lady who won her state championship on March 10th. So up in Swanee. She wrestles with the Tiffin Takedown Club too. So just want to give a big shout out to her and congratulate her. And
phenomenal job.
Yeah, exactly. So she wrestled a young lady a few weeks before for the up in Tennessee at a tournament.
Wow.
And she wrestled that same girl for the state.
How about that?
And she got beat up in Tennessee, but then turned around and put it on this girl. So she's worked her behind off and has done a great job and has a great attitude. And, you know, like I said, if you see her on the street, give her a big high five and congratulate her parents because they're doing something right and helping her, and she's helping the community. So good job to her. And that's all I got on wrestling, I believe, this week.
Good deal. What else we got?
What else? I don't know how much I got left there, Todd.
I'll mention this next Thursday, 5 o'clock in the Tift County High School Gymnasium. Be the second annual power meet for the football team, something Coach Reed started last year. And the kids are excited about this, a little competition among themselves and weightlifting. They got 3 or 4 different events they compete in, and they're divided into weight classes, and kids compete in their own weight class. And had a big crowd out there last year, and look for a big crowd out there again this year. That's next Thursday at 5 o'clock in the gymnasium, and you know, I think it's going to be exciting. And Randy, I think we're about 17 weeks and 2 days away from football.
I was thinking 17 days from spring practice.
No, about 17 weeks and 2 days from football, something like that.
Hey, that's not that far away.
It's not that far away, and few little things happening all in the off season. We've had a few new coaches come in, and coaching rosters changed up a little bit, and
we mentioned that it probably would.
Yeah, exactly, and we got Coach Ashley Anders coming in, and Coach Rozier from Henry County, and name slips the other coach coming in, but some coaches that have been around, got quite a bit of experience, particularly on the college level. And I think one of the things these coaches will bring to us, is those, college contacts. I think that'll help some of our kids maybe get a little more a few more looks down the road and that sort of thing. I had the opportunity to meet Coach Anders and talk to him several different times, and he's a fireball. He's exciting to listen to and talk to. I know the first day he went to the weight room, he told the kids, said, "Look, I came to Tiff County for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's to chew chewing gum. Number 2 is win championships. I ran out of gum yesterday, so I like that." So he's a fireball, and it's going to be exciting this year. The kids are excited already. They're really excited.
Yep, there's already a little buzz in the air, so that's phenomenal. So
absolutely.
The other coach you were talking about was Alonzo Hampton.
Alonzo Hampton, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. And I understand he's a great guy, part-time pastor, and I think he's going to be great for the kids. Probably a great role model, and I'm excited about what's happening in Tiff County football.
Yep, me too. And I'm hopefully things will keep going in the right direction.
Right, exactly.
And what's the event going on next week now?
It is the power meet.
That's weightlifting.
Weightlifting, exactly. Now I don't know. You're going to be competing. I don't know. I can probably get you a slot in there somewhere if you like.
Well, it's all about the kids, Todd. And if I go in there, then
you're right. It's all about the kids. You're right.
I don't want to tear down that self-esteem that they're trying to
build up.
That just wouldn't be right.
No, it wouldn't be right.
Who am I kidding? Any self-esteem is going to be broken down. It's going to be mine.
It would be mine as well.
Yeah. Look, I've already come to the conclusion that I am way washed up and over the hill, and the only push-ups I do come in a little thing like this and have sherbet on top of them. So that's it for me.
And I'm sure Camo does you the same way as Mason does with me sometimes. All of a sudden, he's got me in some kind of wrestling hold and I can't get out of, and before you know it, I'm really hurting. I don't let him know I'm hurting, but I'm hurting.
Well, the difference between my kid and yours is your kid's close to your size. Mine is nowhere near mine. So I eat burritos bigger than my kids. So, it's going to be kind of tough. It is funny how Cameron's kind of he was holding his little sister the other day, and he's so gentle and whatnot. And I say that like he's not overly aggressive when he's on the wrestling mat either. He's Cameron. He is who he is. But it just kind of
be so gentle.
Yeah, to go from 2 weeks ago going to a state tournament,
right,
and to holding his little sister the other day, it was just kind of
right.
I'm thinking, I said, this little sister thing might hurt him in the long run. It might make him a little soft.
So maybe not. I don't think it will.
I hope not.
I don't think.
That's why he's got me to check him back into reality.
Well, I'm sure.
But anyways, well, Todd, what else we got, man? Anything?
Well, that's really kind of all I had tonight. There's a lot going on. We'll get information out as we get it. Certainly, help us out much as you can. If you've got anything, please send it to us. Our information's there on the screen, and Facebook. Tweeter, Weed Eater, I don't know.
Yeah, you name it, we're there. Our website is the best place to really get
it. It really is, and kudos to the person that's doing our website.
Yeah, she's really the brains behind the operation, and I'm sure she had everything to do with it.
But please check our website out. It's great. I really like the way it looks, and it's looking good. Was that our producer? What was that?
1 minute, I think he said.
Oh, was that 1 minute?
We got 1 minute left. So, anyways, like always, we just want to promote you to get out and support the community and Tiff County athletics. And Pay your admission to get in, and don't fuss that you got to pay to get in because it goes to a good cause.
It goes to a good cause.
Keeping these kids off the streets and out of trouble. Kind of like the All-State Mayhem. That's kind of what I think of whenever I think of kids participating.
Right.
Stay away from mayhem like me.
That's it. Well, lots of time, lots of effort goes into all this by all these kids and all these coaches and all these parents. It's a collaborative effort, and it's a lot of work.
If it was easy, everybody would be doing it late.
That's right.
So
we want everyone to do it.
We do. So anyways, well, I guess we'll sign off and get out of here, and I'm going to go home and hold my baby.
Yeah, and probably get a little sleep too.
She was rough last night.
Yeah,
she's been pretty good, thank goodness. She's got a calm, cool demeanor like her mother.
That's a good thing.
So the bad part is she snores like her mother. So
you sure her mother snores?
I don't know. I'm well asleep before she is. So.
It's probably you snoring then.
It might be. So
that's it, huh?
That's right. One other thing, I'm trying to work it out where we shoot against the air rifle team.
Right.
But I want them to get finished with their season.
Oh,
first.
absolutely.
So we're going to try to set something up, and even Donovan said he would help record it.
Okay.
And as long as it was on a Saturday. I'm going to try to get with Coach Rucker and see if we can't get that set up.
It needs to be a Saturday we're scheduled to work then, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So as soon as we get that up, we'll show it. That ought to be a lot of fun.
Oh, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. I'm coming for your air rifle team.
Be ready.
Brooke Hester, I'm coming for you. I'm going to the top. So, anyways, congratulations to the air rifle team. Go support baseball Friday. Hey, one more thing. Track, middle school track has a meet. When is it? Friday for their region. So,
oh, really? Wow.
Good luck to them.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And the middle school golf team has won their Blue Devil Invitational, the Emmett Bowers Classic.
Right.
And they won the Baby Packer last week too.
Right.
And I think they've got another one this week. Forgive me for not knowing, but
yeah. And the varsity golf team, I know they've had some tournaments. I think they did a little bit better than the last one they did the previous week. And I'll get some more information on the golf team from Coach Davis on them. Maybe we can share that next.
We're going to have to rough him up, aren't we?
We are, I'm telling you.
All right. Anyways, well, until next time, I'm Randy Meadows.
And I'm Todd Gann.
Go Big Blue.
Fear the pitchfork.
You had to think about that, didn't you?
I did.
This here's been a production of the Anero Media Network. Your reality distorted. For other great shows, be sure to check out Anero.tv.